Hello. This may or may not be common knowledge, but it turns out if you don't sleep, your mind actually goes a little bit insane. And so in this video, I'm going to tell you about how last night I didn't sleep and where my thoughts went and how I was able to come back. So let's run it back to last night. What actually occurred? I was tired as fuck because I had a jiu-jitsu tournament on Sunday. As I'm recording this, it is Tuesday afternoon, so now you have context. Nonetheless, I was exhausted. The night after the jiu-jitsu tournament, that would have been Sunday night, did not sleep well. But it was this not sleep where I was in and out of a light sleep the entire night. Last night was different. Last night I drift away at 7:30, and then I wake up pumped, and I'm thinking, oh well, I went to sleep at 7:30. Of course, waking up pumped, it's gotta be probably 4 a.m. and I can just get an incredible start to the day. I was wrong. I look at my phone, it is 1 a.m. and I had no sign of being able to go back to sleep, and so I didn't. That will literally make you go to just something of hell. If you try to fight your body's awakenness in the middle of the night, you will start doing some Pine Grove, whatever that place is that all of the Illuminati people go. You'll start calculating ways to get there through your mind or some crazy shit like that. Nonetheless, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna watch something and see if I can drift back into a sleep. Here's where I made a mistake first. I started watching CLAV. CLAV is this dude who does meth, looks maxing, all of that. That was mistake number one. He's popping, he's going viral, but that is not a lullaby. And I start watching it, and I start doubting my entire life. An incredible episode of self-doubt. I'm laying in my bed, completely unable to sleep, knowing that I might just be up for the next 5 hours until I start my day. And I'm thinking, I've been making these YouTube videos for a year. I've got 457 videos right now on YouTube. And I haven't experienced any spurt of growth in the past 8 months almost. I think I've gotten maybe 300 subscribers in the past 8 months of making YouTube videos almost every day. And I think this sleep kind of brought up a really dark area in my psyche, a really dark area in my subconscious that was holding a lot of doubt. And it was terrible. I was doubting the way I look. I was doubting my future financially. Every single thing I was doubting because I was sleepless. And that's just because your psyche, your ego, who you are, unravels without sleep. That's an important lesson that I learned last night. But I knew that. I was conscious that the type of thoughts I was having were just a result of not sleeping and being incredibly tired. But what I really wanted to do was write my thoughts down and eventually make the video that I'm making, which I ended up doing, but not last night. I waited till the morning to actually get all those thoughts out because I wanted to let this seemingly manic episode, it's nothing crazy, but just so much cynicism, so much self-doubt in the middle of the night. And it felt like CLAV was making it so much worse because he's not the epitome, the definition of a good person. He's entertaining, but he didn't make me feel good. Okay? Long story short. And I knew that when the morning would start, I could intellectually understand that when the morning would roll around, it was going to be incredibly refreshing. And it was. But in the sleepless episode, oh my gosh, bro. That was so ass. I'm generally incredibly optimistic. A lot of my videos are informed by a positive attitude and a positive outlook of the future. I don't think it pays to be cynical about pretty much anything, especially in terms of my future. I'm not really thinking about the entirety of humanity. Sometimes I am. When I think about AI, I think AI is only going to create abundance. And I think in a real way, positive thinking just preserves your physiology, your internal chemistry. If you're constantly operating out of a state of cynicism, negativity, Every thought has a corresponding emotion. That's science. That's not rocket science. It's just basic biochemistry. If you have a thought, there is an according emotion. And with every emotion, there's a thought, vice versa. So you do not want to ever willingly put yourself in a state of pessimism. It's completely repulsive to the body. I have a strong opinion that the body keeps score. That's a book. And since your body keeps score, illness will find its way out via your thoughts. Or, I'm sorry, the other way around. Your thoughts, those pessimistic, terrible thoughts of the future, will find themselves gaping through illness. I think that's what major illness in a real way is. And it's just this incredible integration of your mind with your body. Long story short, there are inevitably episodes where things don't seem normal. Last night, I didn't sleep well. That happened. But the good news is that when I woke up, it was this restart button. It was this new definition. I woke up and I put behind me that I didn't sleep good the previous night. The only thing that can make a bad night's sleep bleed into the next day is overthinking. You really can have a great day with low sleep the night before. It's not a long-term solution, but if it happens, you overthinking why you didn't sleep well is probably going to affect your sleep the next night. And that's why I didn't write everything down in the middle of the night. I just let that weird, cynical episode pass. And so if there's anything you can take from this video, maybe it's not a sleepless night. Maybe it's just a random period of doubt. I think you should look at that as natural. Don't bask in it. Don't identify with it. Don't say, this is the way things are going to be, because it's not. Humans are dynamic human beings. They're constantly changing. For that reason, you have to witness these ups and downs. Not will your body into a certain state, but instead be above, a balcony above. Imagine you're on the balcony above and you're watching your body go through these good and bad episodes, but you're above it all. That's where you want to be ultimately. That takes practice, though. And last night, I think what kept me from freaking the fuck out, deleting my YouTube channel, was just realizing that it was merely an episode. I'm never going to quit making YouTube videos. I don't care. It hasn't even been that long. Yes, I've made a lot of videos, but it's only been a year, just over a year. I started in October of 2024. It's now about to be the beginning of 2026. Right now, I started in August of 2024. So August, September, October, November, December. Damn, so that's almost a year and a half. Okay, whatever. I'm never going to stop making YouTube videos. A year and a half is not that long. I told myself when I began that I was okay with making YouTube videos every single day for a decade before I saw any sort of growth, and I will hold myself to that. And you should too, because the greatest things are built very slowly, and it's predicated this YouTube channel on so many great principles. But because I've made the video before, for instance, a video on authenticity, I made a video on it. It actually did quite good. It's called How Authenticity Made Me 10 Times Happier. Got 2.3 thousand views, which is actually quite good for my channel. And that video, I made it, and it seemingly drifted away from it, analyzing my views, doing all this crazy shit to try and just force my YouTube channel to grow. It's gotta be fun. And this is the proper format of my videos. I set the bitch up and just talk. I gotta be in a comfortable environment. I am right now. I gotta be in a comfortable state of mind. I am right now, and it's just a journal to me. Just getting on here and just talking. It is a journal and a therapy. I hope this helped you. If this helped you, if you found this interesting, let me know that someone actually watched this video. Comment on the video. Maybe subscribe if you think I deserve it. If you don't think that you'll watch my videos again, don't subscribe. It's quite simple.